All right, everybody, we're right back into this overhead shot. Why? Because the camera shut itself off. I had no intention for the camera to shut off, so I went back in this position. Why is this position so important? Why do we run overhead mirror? If you were playing volleyball, if you were playing basketball, you have to be able to do this with your hands. Up and down, overhead press, with your shoulders swung back, your pelvic floor underneath you, slight hyperextension, and the throat open, and you'll be able to move that energy productively, be able to jump in that position, catch in that position, set in that position, look at rebounds in that position, be able to jump backwards, right? Swing your arms backwards. If you can't do all that, you're not going to be playing a fitness sport, even jump serves in volleyball. Okay, jump serve volleyball. You jump up, you swing your arm back, you have to then deliver that forward. So all of that is an overhead position. Well, you have to be able to do that exercise. If I had a higher ceiling, I'd be practicing setting people in the volleyball right here. But anyhow, what I have is I have this overhead mirror. Again, 4x8, I have 2 of those. And it lets me not only watch the exercise I'm doing with the tricep or chest exercise or a fly, or whatever we're doing, but it lets me make sure that people can open their throat properly. If I go to a side view, look, I'll go like this, and I'll lean back. If I can do this properly, I'm like this, right? So I'm leaning back in that position, and you can see that I can see then whether my shoulders are dropped enough, my face is open, my arms can move cleanly. If I can't hyperextend without compressing my low back, if my pelvic floor doesn't fire right, if I can't open my throat properly and talk, if I can't maintain that position, how can I possibly play a sport or even have vitality? We're meant to have energy ascend. So I made this second video all over again to remind us that we should be able to look up. If we're picking apples, right? We were sawing limbs on a tree, we were climbing a tree. If we had to do an overhead project, pull something out of an overhead bin in an airplane, if we had to paint a ceiling, if we had to do anything even close to that, we have to have that strength to lean back again. I'm going to go like this, lean back, and this is the position I'm in, leaning way back, right? So I'm leaning way back like that. I have to make sure I can hyperextend, get the glutes underneath me, have my balance, have my coordination, and without those overhead mirrors, there's nothing to connect to for most people. So that's why these are so important. That's one of the crucial things about my gym. Other gyms don't do that. I got other gyms to start putting mirrors up. Why are mine so safe? Because they're made of Mylar. That means if it fell on you, it would weigh 3 pounds. The whole thing weighs like 3 to 4 pounds. It's like this big sheet of very lightweight plastic, and you can't get hurt with a Mylar mirror overhead. It takes almost nothing to put it up there, and it's a tremendous benefit. So that's a huge plus for this gym. So that's another really important plus. Another thing I have is I have this curtain across the front that allows me to get privacy, so I can draw that curtain across anytime I want to. So the whole gym is in privacy and nobody needs to look through the windows and watch the workout. So I wanted to add that thing. I'm going to go back, before I finish the thought on the mirrors, I want to go back and preempt a little bit, kind of talk about what's going to happen in the next video. It's going to talk about this. This is the video again on the spinous processes and healthy nerve and spine connections, right? And what's going on with the nerve and spine connection, whether it's nutrition or there's actual exercises selected and performed properly. So that's what we're going to go into next in the next video. And I really appreciate you guys hanging in there to catch this motion. So you can see the movement a little bit, and you can see the genius and technology built into this system, and the reflexology, nerve pressure points, spinous process points, decompression of the vertebrae, posture analysis, movement analysis, whether the body's recruiting properly. These are very important things. So I've got all this space I can move around with and open the gym up differently. Each video is going to be a little different because it's much later in the day now. And you'll see that the opportunities here, this is at night. So this is what it looks like at night with the lights on up front versus during the day in the previous video. So now we're very late at night. And so you can see how nice that is. And going back again, it's going to look like this at night with the lights on. And so going into the next video then, I really appreciate you guys watching this. Go to video number 3 for some more information about this very cool overhead pulley system and rack system for training. Take care. See you guys next video. Bye-bye.